The federal government has invoked the Emergencies Act to supplement provincial and territorial capacity to address the blockades and occupations.
Hey, Alexa for Urban News. I'm in Ottawa still reporting on the ground, and recently the Prime Minister have invoked the Emergencies Act against all supporter of the Freedom Convoy as well as the truck driver. They can pull their license, they can froze their account bank, and as well they can cancel their company. So I'm here to report on how the truck driver feel about it. Let's check it out. The mainstream media try to invoke the fact that truck driver or some of them have guns with them. What is your thought?
We don't need guns. We got muscles.
So you don't have guns?
No, frig, no.
And
we're not allowed to have those things around here, I don't think.
I don't think so.
No.
I haven't seen any guns, and it's ridiculous. That's my thought.
Until they can actually prove that those guns are with them, it's all hearsay, and I don't believe a word of it. My boys, we're not out here to do that, so I'm going to stick to my guns and say no. So, yeah, mainstream media, they can feed the world full of all the crap they want. But until they can show transparency, truth, and evidence, I don't believe a word they say.
No, absolutely not. I don't know where that came from. That's the first I've heard of that.
Mm-hmm. So what is your doubt? Do you think really that some trucker can carry gun?
No, absolutely not. No, I'm a legal gun owner in this country, and there's strict rules when it comes to transportation and storage of firearms. So no, nobody has any firearms in their vehicles.
There's no weapons in this convoy. I know that for a fact. We come here for a peaceful protest.
All the truckers I know aren't carrying any guns. I just think it's rumors.
Not in Canada, we're not allowed to carry guns. No, the U.S., yes, but not in Canada. We're not allowed to carry guns.
So no one have guns here?
No, this is freedom. There's nothing to do with guns. We don't carry guns.
Mm-hmm. I think they're looking for some way to help them institute the emergency order. I think one of the criteria for that to happen is Canadians have to be endangered or at risk. This obviously does not look like anybody's at risk or in danger, so I have a suspicion they're trying to plant something to make us look bad. I think that's what that's about.
I think it's all bullshit. We don't carry any guns.
You didn't see anybody with guns?
I didn't see not one gun except for the cops that are walking by and the guy standing there.
How you feel with the fact that Mr. Trudeau have invoked the Emergencies Act against the truck driver and make them feel almost if they are terrorists in this country?
Well, I didn't put anything, I don't put anything past him. The man's a flake. He should just step down and walk away and call it a day, save some face, but he won't. The man's an idiot.
Well, look at what we look like. We must look like terrorists. And little kids are not even scared of us, so I don't think we really are there. But for Trudeau, he must be scared of us, because if he thinks we're terrorists, I think Trudeau is really scared of us.
I haven't seen any terrorists out there. I've seen nothing but love and hugs and high fives. So he's just ridiculous.
Well, they've been doing that since day one. The very day we came here, they were saying that we were a bunch of Nazis, and I believe he said that folks that support the convoy or the small fringe minority group that came to Ottawa are full of racists, misogynists, and all the usual rhetoric that they put out there in the media.
I think it's scare tactics right now, just trying to get more guys to leave and threatening them with empty threats as of right now.
I think Trudeau should go for a walk around here and find out what it's all about. Maybe he'll learn something in life, because it's nothing to do with terrorism. We don't even know how to become terrorists around here. We're freedom. And if Trudeau doesn't wake up and smell what's going on around here, the love, the hugs, he's got something wrong. He's not even looking after his own people. His people don't want him. So he's making a lot of mistakes. A lot of mistakes. He doesn't know how to run his own country. I'm sorry, but he's a lost loser.
That's laughable. Have you been around here? Has he been around here? Obviously not. He would not even dare show his face close to here, I'm thinking. But yeah, that's just completely laughable. I can't even understand how anyone would come with that comparison. Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous.
And so if they pull your license and froze your account bank, will discourage you to stay here? And do you have a B plan to going back home if you don't have like these license and financial?
As of right now, I'm staying until the mandates are dropped, and that's where I'm standing. So he can do whatever he wants, but I'm not leaving unless he forces us to get out somehow. But
So do you have a B plan for if something like that happened to you?
as of right now, no, I don't.
But that doesn't bother you?
No, it doesn't.
I'm in discussions with my family right now to make sure I have secondary financial assistance, whether I have to transfer, if I can still even. I don't know if they've seized my bank accounts or anything, but as far as I know, I haven't received any information of my CVOR license being revoked, any of that. That's part of the deal that he wants to impede on us and then go after our financial institutions to seize and our bank accounts. So
I can still outweigh that piece of shit. I'm not worried about it.
Yeah?
We've all come together so strong here. I don't even care anymore. They can say whatever they want. We will still beat them in the end. And that's what it's going to be.
You're not going anywhere?
No. Honey, I'm here until my tires go flat. I'll just camp out here until summer. I'll buy a barbecue from the store down the street. We'll cook. Smile and wave.
I'm just gonna drive my truck back home with no problems at all. I got a big truck and I'm just gonna drive her back home when it's time to go back. And for my bank account, well, I don't have any money, so he can seize it all he wants.
So that will not discourage you? You're not going anywhere?
No, I'm not going anywhere.
Perfect.
I'm here to stay it's a good reason we're here for our little kids and all that. So I'm here to stay.
Thank you very much.
I'd like to go back home though. I want to go ride my skidoo, but I'm here to stay for a good reason.
I came here for my kids' future. So I'm still here for my kids' future, so I'm not going anywhere.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You will find a way to go back?
Oh, we'll figure it out. Not worried.
Well, I'm certainly not going anywhere. That's number one. I think I can speak for everybody here. We're not moving anywhere. We're not going anywhere. Does it bother us? No. You can see we're still out here. We're still waiting to have a chat. We'll wait when he comes out and talks to us. But I'm not worried about pull my license plate, pull my license. Doesn't make a difference. I'm still going to be sitting here. Yeah.
We know now that it can pull your license plate and froze your account bank. Do you have a B plan to going back home if it's the case? And do that will discourage you to stay?
It's amazing how people think that we're here because we want to be. I want to go back to work. Trudeau already took my job away 3 weeks ago. And then they want me to go back to work. I don't have a job. Trudeau took it away. I want my job back. I want my freedom back. And until he gives me that, he can take my license all he wants because I don't have a job. So realistically, they're being stupid about that too, because if we don't have a job, we don't need a license. It doesn't make sense. He doesn't make sense with what he does. If he came down here and talked to us and opened his mind up and actually realized that we all want to go back to work. We do. I mean, even these people, these politicians don't understand what we're here for. If they got out on the street and talked to the people and talked to the truck drivers, maybe they might understand why we're here. But until they just make decisions on their own without thinking, they're thinking about stuff that we don't even understand why they're doing it. Why take a guy's license away when you already took his job away? It doesn't make sense. So they got to start waking up and talking to us.
we're in this far. I mean, it's tyranny. That just proves once again it's the next level of tyranny. The guys I'm meeting here are incredible. I think they're some of the best, hardest working, most contributing to the economy, to communities, and labeling us as terrorists and laying these threats of pulling our insurance and licenses. Bring it on. You know, you're only making yourself look bad.
I'll see how this turns out. Those are all threats. I'm not too worried. And if they do pull my license, if you want to work, there's always work, no matter what. I'm not too worried.
And do that will discourage you to stay?
I'm staying here as long as I need to. Does it look like I'm going anywhere? I'm completely blocked in. I'm going nowhere.
So as you were able to hear, no one of the truck drivers so far carry gun with them, and same if the government will pull their license plate or froze their account bank, they are not going anywhere. You just heard that from them. Was Alexa for Urban News in Ottawa. We are covering everything that is about the Freedom Convoy that is happening in Ottawa, but all across Canada. We have all our crew on this event. And so if you want to help us out with our travel expense and all our coverage, please go over convoyreport.com. In this website, you can sign the petition as well, and we'll look at all our video about this Freedom Convoy.